What's up, guys? How's it going? Just a real quick video here. I want to make a prediction for UFC 281, the main event between Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira. They're fighting for the middleweight title. Alex Pereira really had a very quick rise in UFC. The biggest notch on his belt is that he's the only guy that has knocked out and beaten Israel Adesanya twice, and in kickboxing, though not in MMA. So yeah, that's a big plus for him, and plus the combination of Adesanya basically has cleared the division, that 185-pound division. He has faced all comers. He's been a great champ, and the guy, if you look at the overall picture, the guy has defended against everybody. He has granted rematches. He has done it all. And yeah, his fights with Romero were not great, but he still got those W's. And he's been a fighting champ. He's not arrogant. I don't think he gets a lot of hate because he's confident, but he's not arrogant like other champions. He's not heavy-handed. He's not that type of guy, man. I think the guy is a true martial artist. He carries himself well, and yeah, Alex Pereira poses a very interesting opponent. You know, he poses a very interesting opponent because he's the only guy that has knocked out Adesanya. So that's in the Adesanya's, in the back of his mind. I mean, he can't deny that, but he has been pretty straightforward and has given Alex Pereira his due credit. He's never said that it was a lucky shot or anything. So, and Pereira, this is the case of one of those fights where I love both fighters. Both fighters are amazing, great fighters, true warriors. And Pereira, he's training with Teixeira. He has a good camp, man. And I want to believe that they have him ready for all types of scenarios in that ring, in that octagon. I think he's ready for, he's ready for Adesanya's ground game if he poses that type of threat. Adesanya, he's not really ever been an offensive fighter that poses threats, with takedowns and stuff. But he might want to resort to that in this fight if he wants to be smart. I think he's smart enough not to get into a slugfest against Alex Pereira again, because that's what got him to get knocked out in that kickboxing match, which I watched, and from what I saw I think Adesanya was winning that fight, and but then he got caught. Pereira landed the perfect left bomb, and he has heavy hands, man. Pereira he's a great fighter, no nonsense. He's coming for it, and yeah, I'm okay with the match, man. My prediction, my official prediction is that Adesanya is gonna pull off the win. I think he has more experience in the octagon. He's gonna be able to mix it up. He's a defensive genius, and I think he's not gonna get careless against Pereira. I think he's gonna do well. I could eat my words, and Pereira might catch him because Pereira is also training. He's training for him very well. So I think they're both fighters are very familiar with each other. But I think that factor it's a better weapon for Adesanya, because Adesanya has more experience. He has more title defenses in UFC. He knows that octagon. He understands. He's a smart fighter. He knows how to adjust, and Pereira is gonna have to go after him really in a very smart way. Catch him, cut off that ring, and try to catch try to catch Adesanya again and knock him out. But if he goes headhunting, if he just decides to headhunt, I think he's not gonna pull it off. He's gonna have to mix it up. But I think his camp is smart enough. They look very smart, man, and I think both fighters are coming strong with a lot of determination. My prediction is, again, Israel Adesanya is going to pull off the win. I think it's going to be via decision. I would love to see a knockout from either one. And I hope it's not a snooze fest. I hope it's not a Romero versus Adesanya part 2. And it's going to be a great fight. Looking forward to it. Thanks, guys, for listening. And let's see what happens.